Hi Leo family, thank you so much for watching. As always, thanks for all you do to support the channel and help us grow. It just allows me to keep creating more content like this for you when you engage with the readings. As you already know, like, comment, subscribe, engage with the readings, and you'll earn bonus readings on Thursdays and Sundays if you continue to be the most watched sign on the channel. I also have memberships active on the channel now. Everything's linked underneath if you're interested. If you subscribe to memberships and decide to support me that way, thank you so much for your support. And you'll get all the videos first before they're uploaded here, bonus content, and all your videos with no mid-roll ads in them. So it's just a more pleasurable viewing experience. I'm working on putting a lot of other videos up there as well, just so there's a lot archived in there. I'm just gonna get into the reading here. I feel like it's a very significant and specific one for someone here today. I just wanted to let you know again things that happened before I started filming. So before I started filming, I brought this candle down and I put the candle on and it was working fine throughout the day. Brought it down here and it was like it was smothering and burning out in some way. And then I was like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if this is just going to burn out completely. And then it just resolved and became brighter and louder. So I feel like there's something about verge of burnout, come back stronger. Okay, so what I was getting with this candle here was a verge of burnout, but coming back stronger. Like the candle was about to totally burn out. It was about to just let go, and then it came back stronger and still kept burning despite all odds. I feel like that's significant for someone here watching. I also kept hearing archives. I don't know what this is. I've never used this word. If you know what archives means or how that could relate to you, write it underneath. But what they're giving me with this is they're saying archives. Like I'm seeing somebody at a library with tons of books everywhere and they're going through, they have this ladder and they're going up the ladder to the bookshelves, like archiving things, like, but the books aren't books is what they're telling me. It's like the books are your memories or lessons that you've learned in life or cycles that you've had. So that could be what you're doing right now is you're feeling burnt out. You're feeling like you need to take a break. You're doing some self-care. You're taking a time out. You could be taking a sick day or a vacation or something like that. And then while you do this, this is key for you to be doing. That's why God, the universe and spirit is making you feel so tired and drained, is so that you can't go on anymore. You can't persevere through it. You need to stop and sit with yourself. And then when you sit with yourself, it's like you're archiving things from your whole life. Like you're on this bookshelf going through and you're like opening a book that's labeled your childhood, and then another one that's labeled like your one great love, and another one that's labeled like family trauma. And like there's different labels and different chapters, some that you might want to remember, some that you really might not. But there's a significance in why this is coming up now. And it's so that you can process it through, because you can't take it to the next level is what I feel. And I also feel like you're being tested in some way. And what they told me with this is tested goes right with believe it, even on your worst days, even on your hardest days. So spirit, God, universe, your passed on loved ones, your angels, your guides, they know that you've learned a lot. They know that you've done the work. They know that you're on the journey of being better and getting towards what you want, but they still need to throw some kind of tests in there to see how much you actually want it, how far you're actually going to go. Are you going to be on the verge of burnout and then your flame be bursting through? What is it going to be at this time? And there's something about, I kept getting this in a meditation and I just feel like I have to say it. If you're a highly sensitive person, if you're an empath, if you're a light worker, if you are a earth angel, any of these things, there's so much power in your belief and there's so much power in your words now. Like there could have been a huge cycle in your life where you physically gave people money or time or love or things that was like, it was over giving in a way. And now you don't need to do any of that. You can pull it all back. You can go into the archives and put that in the archives, like put that in the book, in the chapter of your life of servants. But that's over. But now what it is like, if there's people around you that are struggling, if there's people around you that are having financial concerns, if there's people around you that are emotional or sad, you don't need to throw money on it or throw time or energy onto it, but simply by saying I'm so sorry for that. I really pray for the best for you, or I really hope that you find resolution, or I really have a good feeling that you're going to get out of this tough situation. Simply by you doing that to someone could change their entire world. Because there's something about your belief is so strong. So even if you feel horrible today, if you feel sad, if you feel discouraged, don't let that get you down, and don't let that keep you stuck in it. Because if you sit there with that belief of like, this is wrong, that's wrong, and fixating on it, things are just going to come. Like two things that I was seeing was someone that was driving and a huge rock hits your windshield. Another one, there was a bird, like a blackbird, hitting your window at your house. So you could be actively thinking about negativity, or letting the negativity or the overwhelming circumstances of your life, the things that aren't going well, get into your head. And then the universe is like, here's a rock on your windshield, here's a bird on your window, to snap you out of it, to show you that if you think negative, we're going to send you more negative right away. But if you have the power, like this flame, to keep going despite all odds and to believe in something good, that has extreme power too. And then for a lot of you, you could be going through a lot. There could be things happening around you. There could be people that are hurting around you and you don't know how to fix the situation for them, or you can't. You don't have the finances to do it. You don't have the time to do it. You have your own issues. Call on your angels' help. Call before you go to bed at night. Sit there, pray, be grateful for everything that you have, and then wish help for whatever you need help with, and call in your angels and pass on loved ones by names as well. That'll really help. I feel the last couple times I've sat down to do readings here, I feel a presence around me on both sides of my shoulders, like guardian angels or passed on loved ones. They're really positive people that are here. They're not scary presences or anything like that. And it just lets me know that they're right on, like, they're right behind you. They stand with you at this time, whether you can see them or not. And just feel free to call on them. When you don't know what the answer is for something, just pray on it, ask on it, and they'll send away, is what I really feel, whether you believe it or not. But again, with this, the effort, make the effort. Don't give up. Don't feel hopeless. Don't feel like, what's the point anyways? Don't feel like, I've been heartbroken so many times, or I've tried to start this business so many times, I give up, or something like that. This is a test. There's such a significance on test. And look, we have new love worth waiting for very soon. So I'm feeling multitude of things when I see this here, but these are the angels that I was telling you that are standing with you and are, when you think there's no hope, when you think there's no love, when you think there's no chance, they're there and they hear you, and they're hearing your, look at this new love as well. There's two angels right beside her on her shoulders there too. That's creepy. So don't make the effort, but also call it in and believe it's going to happen. And when you feel super, super bad, go within, go be like, okay, I'm in a funk right now. I'm burnt out. What do I need to do? Do I need to take a sick day? Do I need to rest? Do I need to sleep in? Do I need to nurture myself? Do I need to make myself a good meal? Make sure I'm eating well. What can you do to get yourself out of that funk? And you might just do one small little thing and it might not make you feel better, but that's what they want you to do, is like work towards feeling better, not sitting in the slump. And like, you don't want birds crashing into your windows and rocks on your windshield. You don't want more negativity, because your mind is like, you're almost like, it's giving like alchemist. You can alchemize anything that's thrown at you. So if you get a lot of negative, alchemize it into something positive rather than to feed it into more negative. Then we have retreat, and then we have romantic feelings. So these cards are really standing out for me. There's a lot of cards on romance, and I've been feeling that in your readings. And I've also been feeling a really new energy in your readings. For a long time, we get cards on reconciliation and people that have betrayed you that are coming back. But I feel like a new cycle in love for a lot of you, where you don't want anyone that, like, again, you don't want to be in a funk. You don't want to be negative. You don't want to be on edge. You don't want to be anxious. You don't want to be with a partner you can't trust. So how could you be with an ex or give somebody else another chance? You need to go towards new, where it's positive, it's light. They've never hurt you. They've never lied to you. So you can just be at peace. And for someone, I'm getting this. Your angels are sending in different things for you. For some of you, it's a business opportunity or financial opportunity that's going to solve your problems. Others of you, it's love. And with the love could come money as well. Or I'm just feeling like this love makes you feel so good that anything's possible. It's like when you're in love and you're elated and you have energy and you don't need to eat as much, and that with that going on and a supportive partner, you can truly achieve anything. You can truly have the time to work on your business. You can truly have the time to nurture yourself. You can truly have double the finances, double the support, all that type of stuff. And this is going to happen very soon for some of you, or it already is. And a lot of you could have it. You could love it. You could be very thankful for it. But then you have other things in your life that are a problem, a looming issue, and you don't know how to solve them. Don't blow up your love life over it. Don't ruin your day over it. I see someone writing down, it says gratitude at the top. Write down everything you're grateful for. And again, call in your angels and make the effort to be happy every day, even though you don't feel like it. Do some small little thing to get you where you want to be. Like if there's a business or a book or whatever you're working on, don't stop. Don't let your bad days overcome you. Maybe take a bad day, maybe take a rest or whatever, and then try and transmute that energy. For some of you as well, art and creativity is going to transmute the energy for you. And the weirdest thing that I'm getting with these angels here is like, you're supported. You're being watched over. They're here to help. So you might think, well, if I have this huge looming family issue or this huge looming housing or job issue on my back, how could I possibly ignore it and do a facial, or ignore it and write my book, or ignore it and make a recipe, or ignore it and go on a date and just feel elated and in love? But this strange thing is like, they have it under wraps. They have it under control. They're asking you to keep calling them in, keep being grateful, keep believing, and they're going to be working behind the scenes. Like, see how their hands are tied here? I've never noticed that before. Like, their hands are just not out. Like, your hands are tied in a way in some kind of situation, but they're doing whatever they have to do for this. And the weirdest thing is, the best thing that you can do right now for whatever situation you have looming on you is to make the effort to be in love, to be happy, to be excitable, to be in that Leo energy. It's Leo season. Smile, laugh, be vibrant, have time with your friends, all these things. And for what you might not think it's related, but all the issues are solving themselves when you do take care of yourself and keep nurturing your own energy. Okay, any more messages for Leo at this time? What does Leo need to know? Be open to receiving. Exactly. Wow. Any more messages for Leo? Believe in miracles is another thing I just heard, because it's not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense that you being open is just going to bring you all the answers and the fixes and the solutions that you need. It doesn't make sense, even with me saying it, but that's literally what I'm getting. Remember awakening. And the first thing that I was saying about on the verge of a burnout, come back stronger, going through the archives and being tested, and believe even on the hardest days. Yeah. You've awakened many times, my child, is what I've just heard. And there's another one going on. You might be like, how is this possible to go through so many awakenings in your life? But for some of you, I've felt this for a long time. You could have been living your whole life a different way, and you only started awakening in the last 2 to 5 years. You only started knowing about spirituality, about meditation, about clearing your energy, about tarot, just in this time. And assistant spirit guides. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you might feel horrible. You might feel weak. You might feel emotional. You might feel like giving up. You might feel like there's no solution to this. But just remember your spirit guides. Remember your passed on loved ones. And this is very random, but somebody, if you had a family member, a grandma or a mother or a dog or a child or a horse, and you did a lot of medical care on this person, they were very ill at points in their life, and you were there to lend a helping hand to the one that needed you the most. I also see someone like in a hospital with someone with a walker. So you could have helped someone recover from surgery or recover from something. Spirit, your angels, your guides, everybody knows this. Everybody sees this. But the weirdest thing is you need to call on this person by their name. You need to call on this person and say, whatever their name was, I helped you a lot when you were here. I was there for you when you needed me, and now I'm really, really need your help. Please help me. And you won't believe the power that has. And I almost feel like crying by saying this. I feel like it's really emotional. I feel like somebody could have passed away in this summer as well. And what they had told me was, it's strange how different things in your life happen. Like you could have had a really traumatic event happen in July or August or June, or there was a passing of someone, and every year that goes by, you just get in this weird, funky, low down, depressed energy, but you don't realize it's coming from the archives again. It's coming from this car accident that happened 7 years ago, or this person that passed away 5 years ago. It's archived and being processed through now. Sometimes in extreme grief or extreme pain, your body simply can't process that all at once. So it comes back it spins on the axis and comes back in the same seasons to be processed little by little. So that's why you could feel really off as well at these times. But even if you're mourning someone, even if you're grieving someone, ask and call out for this person and just say, I helped you so much. I was there for you, and now I really need you to be here for me. I'm really struggling. Thank you. And it's a really emotional reading for someone. So if this resonates, let me know. I'm really sorry for your loss or the heavy emotions that you're coming through the archives, but they're just showing me the books in the library and the taking the books out and putting them back in. And they're saying that this is symbolism, that this is what we do our whole lives. We archive things, we put them where they need to go, where they need to be, and we take them back out when it's time to process it, or it's time to feel it, or it's time to let it go. And that's what's happening here. Seeds of spring. So this new love could have happened to you in the seed of starting in spring. A seed could have been planted at that time. That's when you could have met this new love, or that's when something inside you changed that set you down this path. And with the seeds, I'm also seeing seeds of travel, seeds of business, seeds of a change in your career, housing, or love life. Multiple things happening because there's multiple people watching. But then we have this fulfillment and a wish come true. So you didn't expect this, but you were always deserving of it, is what I heard. Self-love, creation, intentions. I thought I said that in the beginning about the burnout and the way to nurture yourself and to go within and love on yourself. That's different for everybody, whatever makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good to talk to your friend or your mom, if it makes you feel good to meditate, if it makes you feel good to whatever. And they just said to me as well, and I almost have tears in my eyes, that you can talk to your mom or your passed on loved one in heaven too. So if that used to make you feel super good and super comforted and you don't have that person anymore, this reading is so emotional. You can still talk to them in your dreams, and you can still talk to them when you pray and when you meditate, and it might bring you the same peace, is what I feel. Be open to receiving something though. Suffering, lack, as in the past, it's in the archives. You might be feeling it now though. And then higher self-activation. Again, there's always a burnout. There's always so much tiredness whenever you ascend, whenever you go higher, but release and surrender and purge from all the things that are coming from the archives right now. Stability, harmony, and flow is coming. And that's like what I was saying. And yoga and Pilates and exercise could be really significant to somebody. That's how you could connect with your angels. That's how you could connect with your spirit guides. That's how you could change your mood. That's how you could nurture yourself for some of you. But yeah, you don't understand how it's all going to work out. You don't understand how caring for yourself is going to make such a difference, but it really is. And even when you want to give up, be open to receiving. Know that it's going to work out. Believe it. Believe it. That's the thing. You have to believe it. If you have to watch this reading multiple times as a reminder, that's fine too, is what I just heard. Under the deck, we have 2002, the void, longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open out, go outside. That's again with this card that it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense how you could have time with your friends, have fun, and go outside and go on dates and stuff, but fix your problem. But this is exactly what's here again. And they want this one from under the deck, these two actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, system, processes, conditioning, and rules. You're on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. That's exactly what I was saying. And 1111, wish come true, moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experiencing new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. And what they wanted me to say exactly with this is, do you notice all these cards flew out, and there's one here about energy levels that we'll get to. So just when you feel low energy, low mood, depressed, sad, a bunch of things are coming up, you're ascending, you're exhausted, this is under the deck. This is the energy that's coming that you don't see coming. And so they wanted me to pull this to tell you so that you know that the universe and God and your angels has your back, and you know not to give up because it's just around the corner. It's just on the bottom of the deck. It's just right there. But look at the cards that are here in front of your face right now, the void and the burnout card. We'll read more of them too. But just know that this is what you're in for. It doesn't make any sense. But do things you enjoy. Do things that bring you happiness, that put you in a flow state and a creative state to get to this point. Energy levels 21. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. That's exactly what the thing was in the beginning. It's another word for it is discipline. When you just want to give up, you just want to throw your hands up in the air and be like, no, I'm not going to the gym today, or I'm not working on this project anymore. I give up. I throw up my hands. That's when you got to do it the most. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overexert yourself. Again, about caring for yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It'll pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. And that's the thing. You need your energy for all the beautiful things coming in your I just keep saying love. So in your love life and in your life. So protect your energy. You don't have to overexert people that need you. Just simply send them a positive word, or I wish everything turns out for you. I wish things get better for you. That's it. Cut off your energy and focus on yourself. That's all you have to exert yourself to. People, they have to fix their own things. 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to create a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up again, for the best is yet to come. This is beautiful. I almost feel like crying again. 555, change, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. This is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Exactly. 0110, belief system. Go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciations, and gratitude. I had spoken about gratitude before. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. 333, support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Then we have 0909, new beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. And then we have 666, reflect, love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Again, with the self-love and care to yourself. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism. I love how everything just keeps repeating in this. Self-assurance and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. So I feel emotional. I feel excited for you. I feel like so many things in your life that you've been wanting, that you've been wishing for, hoping for, praying for, are gonna come, and you need to call them in. You need to ask for help. You need to take care of yourself and replenish your energy and be open to receiving them. Love you so much, Leo, and see you in the next one.